And moving on to news coming in from Kolkata, with results awaited on the 21st of December, the Kolkata municipal elections were wrapped up today with a lower voter turnout. Attempts to thwart the election process were made when two crude bomb explosions took place in a polling booth of northern Kolkata, injuring 3 people. A BJP delegation also met with the West Bengal governor and urged for repolling. Meanwhile, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee slammed rivals for creating drama by alleging that violence is taking place because they can't contest, she said.
If somebody, they cannot contest the election and do some drama, let them do it. It is also a process of democracy. Don't ignore them. It is better to ignore them. But I am happy that people voted peacefully. That we wanted.
ये डेमोक्रेसी के लिए बहुत ही खतरनाक बात है। कलकत्ता कॉरपोरेशन का पूरा के पूरा वोट लूट लिया ये लोग, पूरा के पूरा वोट। कुछ नहीं है, हम लोग पहले गवर्नर के पास, उसका बाद सीओ के पास जा रहा हूँ। पूरा के पूरा इलेक्शन उसको कैंसिल करना चाहिए। नया तरीके से कलकत्ता कॉरपोरेशन का इलेक्शन होना चाहिए, ये हम लोग।
You're watching the News Hour Special Edition, Debate Number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's go across to our guest joining us for more on this. We have with us Aparajita Sarangi, MP and national spokesperson of the BJP. Also with us is Rishi Bagri, political analyst. Joining us also is Riju Datta, spokesperson of the TMC, as well as Sumit Bhatt, political analyst. Let me come to you first, Riju Datta. Now, you know, this is all drama. Mamata Banerjee has been seen saying over here, sir, but it's also a fact that there were 2 crude bomb explosions that took place. There are other allegations, you know, of police personnel, etc. We saw the statement coming in from the governor about how police personnel, along with top leaders, were allowed into polling booths, which a facility which the governor himself does not enjoy. The fact is that there are some serious charges as well, which can't just be brushed aside. Riju.
Yes, good evening. I just want to straight jump into the debate, and I want to say this on record. What did my National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee said? He said clearly, any miscreant who has been found to do, who is disrupting the voting process will be put behind bars. And if any alignment with Trinamool Congress, the party will take the strictest action in 24 hours. Which party gives this declaration? I don't think any in this country. Secondly, what did my Chief Minister said? That if the opposition, whoever that party is, if they cannot contest, they do not have polling agents, they do not read the election manual, they do not have cadres at the camps or at the booths, then they can create this unnecessary drama. I want to say this on record, Madhavji, that you take notice of any cephalogist, any political analyst throughout the board. They will say Trinamool Congress will get, in a conservative estimate, more than 130 seats in 144 wards. So if that is the case, if a party is getting more than 70% vote share and 90% seats out of 144, and all the other parties contesting are in single digits, then obviously they will cry over spilled milk. They will make a mountain out of a molehill, and they will do this ruckus. Okay. And talking about the honorable governor, very sad to say.
Aparajita Sarangi, Riju Datta echoing what Mamata Banerjee had to say, that you're doing drama because you do not have the kind of cadre, you do not have the ability to contest. That is what Mamata Banerjee said, and that charge being repeated by Riju Datta. Please respond to him.
A very good evening. With a lot of respect for Madam Banerjee, I would say the biggest dramatist of the century is saying that BJP is doing drama. How very unfortunate and how very ridiculous. We are aware of the fact that there were 2 crude bombs explosion, and you just mentioned, and I reiterate, that police personnel and senior TMC leaders went inside the booth when the polling was on. I wonder how it was allowed and who allowed that. So I think they are not above suspicion. They are indulging in all kinds of antics. And as far as the performance of BJP is concerned, we would be doing well. Now, let me tell you, we contested TMC, I think sometime back in the Tripura civic polls, and we know what happened. They know what happened. In fact, 329 out of the 334 wards came to the kitty of BJP, and TMC could back only 1 of the seats. Of all the 5 seats that went to the opposition, only 1 could go to the TMC. So TMC cannot just say that, whenever they fight with the BJP, they would be winning. They are
Okay.
big losers. They were big losers in Tripura.
Okay.
But the fact remains. The civic polls that took place today, I think, whatever the charges that have been leveled against the entire state machinery are right. And we have actually put forth our grievances before His Excellency, Honorable Governor, and we would definitely be going to the election authorities.
Okay. Very, very important words coming in there that Riju Datta, you can't compare the track record of the BJP-TMC fight. We've seen what has happened, particularly in other states. And I want to just bring in one point over here, Riju Datta. We all know what the NHRC report said. It very clearly said that more than rule of law, it is the law of the ruler. And that is once again what we are seeing. Perhaps it's the same thing in Tripura because we have a BJP government over there. Whatever be the case, at the end of the day, if there is violence and there is allegation of misuse of official machinery as the BJP is making over here, somewhere or the other the government has to respond.
See, I will make three very serious points here. First of all, let the BJP clarify and Ms. Sarangi clarify why her colleague, BJP MP Rupa Ganguly, today on record in front of the media said that I know my party has given tickets in return of money and this is done by Dilip Ghosh and it should be stopped. It is on record by her colleague BJP MP
Does
Rupa Ganguly.
that justify violence, sir?
No,
I will ask her that question, but does that justify violence?
Can I please finish? Can I please?
No, I will
finish?
definitely pose that question. How
Yes,
is that linked to the violence? How is that linked to
let me
group
finish,
bomb
sir.
explosions?
Please let me finish.
No, please answer my question. I'm asking you a very reasonable, rational question. How does Rupa
My goodness,
Ganguly saying
I'm
this
answering
have
your
anything to
question.
do, or is that a justification for violence?
That was an introduction. I'm giving the answer. The two crude bombs on which the entire debate is based was actually hurled in ward number 36. As per CCTV evidence, the Calcutta police has arrested 3 culprits who all belong to the Congress party, not
Okay.
Trinamool Congress. And that is factual.
Okay.
These miscreants who have done these and injured people are from the Congress party, not Trinamool Congress, and that is on record.
Let me
Please
get
ask
in
the Congress
Sumit
party
Bhatt.
for
Let me get in Sumit Bhatt on that. Sumit Bhatt, where do you stand on this?
Madhav,
Very serious charges
Madhav,
being made by Riju
Madhav,
Datta
this
that
is
it is the Congress
unacceptable.
party that is responsible for this crude bombs and violence.
Madhav, this is unacceptable, and this is the sheer show of lust for power what TMC is doing today. What my dear friend Riju Datta is saying about the policemen arresting 3 people, that's just covering up of the entire issue what is going around in Calcutta. It is just not the crude bomb, it is the polling agents being not allowed to enter the different polling stations across the city. If you come across the 144 stations where 144 wards which has gone to polling today, unfortunately that oppositions, neither Congress nor CPM or BJP at some places were not allowed, they were not allowed to send the polling agents inside. What Mr. Datta said, that his secretary states, the country's national secretary said, Abhishek Banerjee said very clearly that he will take actions against one if it is proven against TMC. Here, I want to make it very clear indication here that obviously these people were not TMC according to the facts of the matter is, but unfortunately they were the leaders or they were the representatives of the independent people who were contesting the elections. So TMC is using the machineries, they are using the power, they're using the local police here to stop the opposition to have a fair and fair election. Unfortunately, TMC is fighting neither against BJP nor CPM or Congress. They are fighting against democracy. This is very, very unfortunate that Bengal, which has just recently given a thumping majority to the TMC, but unfortunate the TMC is not keeping the conduct here and they are misusing the power by all means.
Okay, Riju Datta, it's one thing to allege
Yes.
that the central government is undermining democracy, but at the end of the day, you have your own political rivals in the state of West Bengal who are making exactly the same charges against your government, sir.
Today, Mr. Madhav, I'll tell you, if you see, there was a visual outside Bartalla police station in ward number 17 and 18, and outside that police station you will find pictures on the media where you will see Congress, CPM and BJP together holding each other's flags and hands have sat in for dharna at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The polling was finished at 5 o'clock in the evening. So they have already accepted defeat at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what they are trying to do here is they are trying to justify their shambolic result which will all be in single digits for all of these parties because they cannot counter the development and the work that Mamata Banerjee has done in the last 10 years.
Okay.
This is just nothing but making a ruckus.
Mr.
and
Datta,
making
rigging
noise
is
out
not
of nothing.
development. Rigging is not development. Stopping your opposition is
Baba,
not
in
development.
rigging, you
I'm
don't.
sorry.
If you have
I'm
any
sorry.
ounce of political knowledge, in rigging, you
I'm
don't
sorry,
get
I'm sorry,
130 seats
Mr.
out of
Datta,
144.
Mr.
Please
Datta,
talk
Mr.
political.
Datta, no,
Have some
Mr. Datta,
political
please,
sense.
you cannot say that. You cannot say that. Unfortunately, in
You
all
cannot,
these
you know,
seats,
if you have any ounce of political knowledge, you will not speak like this, sir.
Mr. Datta,
You cannot win 130 out of 140 odd seats.
it's not about winning. It is not about winning. Neither of anybody, nor
There is
BJP.
no rigging. 72
No.
people got arrested by Kolkata police, and you are saying there is no free and fair election. What are you saying? Apart
All
from
right.
You are
votes,
saying
which has fair balance
opposition.
and
All right, let me come in.
Opposition
Let me come in now.
politics
Let me
not
come in now. At least one of our panelists has not yet spoken. I want to bring in Rishi Bagri on that note. Riju Datta, stay with us because, there's also a question, Riju Datta, that I would want to pose to because, the fact that opposition parties are coming together through protest, when did opposition unity coming together become something that is so objectionable? I don't know. But let me bring in Rishi Bagri on that note. Rishi Bagri, at the end of the day, you have Riju Datta who says that opposition parties are just being sore losers because they don't have the capacity to win. Is winnability everything?
No, I mean, you need to understand one thing. There was no functional CCTV in the polling booth, no police protection to the opposition candidates, no CEC official present inside the booths, no VVPAT was there, no central force were deployed or allowed to deploy. You need to remember the same TMC which wanted central force to be deployed in the Tripura, like it actually ignored the request here. I mean, which suggests the law is not equal for every political opponent in the democracy we are talking about. The movement of the voters and the opposition leaders were restricted by the Kolkata police. The bombs are being hurled all across the Kolkata to dissuade the people from coming out of the vote. There were many viral videos which surfaced in the social media in which booths were ransacked, EVMs were broken, polls were rigged, bloods was smeared, and the CCTV were tampered with. Is this the democracy we are talking about? When a voter has to take life risk to exercise his right to vote? The West Bengal State Election Commission has failed to hold free and a fair election. It's not the question that who is winning and who is losing. The question is why it's not fair and free. Are fair and free hone do uske baad let the voter decide who they want to bring and whom they don't want to bring. But at least you allow this thing to happen. The process should go smooth and fair. It is not happening. The administrative machinery has been found wanting in ensuring that the order is maintained and that the rule of law get prevailed. It is not happening in Kolkata. I'm sorry to say that.
Okay, rule of
You
law not
won't
prevailing.
find
Riju
any
Datta, I want to
postal
add one
violence
simple
in
point
any
over
other
here.
state,
At around
but
6
we
o'clock
always
this
find
evening,
this
we saw a
thing.
spectacle, around 5 o'clock actually, we saw a spectacle of BJP leaders who wanted to, enter the town and they were not being allowed to. They were being stopped by police. Shubhendu Adhikari as well as Mr. Arjun Singh was seen arguing with the cops. Now, all of this raises some serious questions as to why is there a certain restriction on opposition leaders being put in place? Is there a misuse of political or police machinery, I would say, is a question that certainly is being asked there by the BJP. That's the allegation coming in.
I strongly condemn this statement because there was no illegal use of any state machinery. Because number one, the people who are making comments here, they should understand that it was not Trinamool Congress decision not to give the armed forces. It was the High Court single bench, the divisional bench, and then the Supreme Court, along with the Election Commission, who said that we don't require it. So they cannot say it is Trinamool Congress decision, number one. Number two,
but you said the same thing for the Tripura. You wanted the central force for the Tripura municipal election, but you didn't allow here.
Oh my God, again, see, these BJP people will not listen. They will only run their mouth. Hear me out, sir. We asked for it in Tripura, but what was the Election Commission's decision? What was the court's decision? So always you can go to the court, you can go to the Election Commission. It is not that Trinamool Congress has stopped you. Number one. And number two, about the Shubhendu Adhikari and the other leaders trying to enter Kolkata, they were coming from Salt Lake. Kolkata jurisdiction is under the Election Commission because the polls are happening for Kolkata Municipal Corporation. They were coming from a different jurisdiction to create ruckus, and it was a call by the Election Commission and the state machinery to maintain peace and harmony in Bengal. What is the problem? Law is a state subject, sir, if I may remind you.
All right, we're completely out of time. Incidentally, in the municipal elections, it is not the Central Election Commission or the Election Commission of India that actually conducts those elections. It is the State Election Commission, which of course comes under the state government, and that's why these allegations are coming in of misuse of state machinery. Whether that has actually happened or not, perhaps we'll have to wait for more details to emerge as far as the investigations into the various cases are concerned. I'd like to thank all our guests for joining us this evening.
The News Hour Special Edition will be right back after this break.